Welcome back. You're watching Global Lens on News9 Live with me, Neha Khanna. Now, even as the two blockbusters to come out of Hollywood recently, Barbie and Oppenheimer, continue to rake it in and set the global box office on fire, and fans of the epic films enjoy the Barbenheimer meme fest that has flooded social media of late, Japan is not amused. Warner Brothers, the giant American studio behind Barbie, has issued a public apology for posting a Barbenheimer meme, one that has caused massive outrage in Japan. In their statement, the studio said, Warner Brothers sincerely apologizes for its recent insensitive social media engagement. Now, this comes after public criticism of Warner in Japan, the launch of an online petition against the studio, and a rather unexpected move by Warner's Japanese distribution arm. Warner Brothers Japan issued a statement criticizing the studio's US division for participating in the Barbenheimer social media frenzy. Now, the Barbie US Twitter account recently interacted with some fan posts regarding Barbenheimer, which alludes to the simultaneous summer releases of Universal Studios' Oppenheimer and Warner Brothers' Barbie. Both these films were released on the 21st of July and instantly became box office smash hits. In fact, the two films helped propel the box office to its fourth highest grossing weekend in history, and many are crediting the two mega films for bringing audiences back to the theatres after a long time. But Oppenheimer has not yet been released in Japan, and no release date has been set. While the film debates the issue of whether bombings ultimately saved lives and brought world peace, this current clash highlights the enduring sensitivity of the nuclear weapons debate in Japan. The two atomic bombs launched by the United States on Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II in 1945 killed a staggering 250,000 people. Warner Brothers Japan wrote in a statement, and I quote, "We consider it extremely regrettable that the official account of the American headquarters for the movie Barbie reacted to the social media postings of Barbenheimer fans. We take the situation very seriously. We're asking the US headquarters to take appropriate action. We apologize to those who were offended by this series of inconsiderate reactions." Now, how did it all start? In response to one Barbenheimer fan art poster depicting Margot Robbie's Barbie perched on Cillian Murphy's Robert Oppenheimer's shoulders in front of a flaming atomic mushroom cloud, the Barbie US Twitter account tweeted, "It's going to be a summer to remember. Oppenheimer is considered the father of the nuclear bomb." Twitter updated this tweet with a community comment explaining the historical background of the mushroom cloud picture, saying, at 8:15 a.m. on 6th August 1945. This is Hiroshima for the first time in human history. The particular nature of the damage caused by the atomic bombs is that mass destruction and mass murder occurred instantaneously and indiscriminately. In another instance, the official Barbie movie account responded to a fan-made image depicting Barbie with an atom bomb bouffant, with a comment, "This Ken is a stylist." In Japan, the Barbenheimer craze has drawn massive criticism for trivializing the horrific catastrophe that was wrought by atomic bombs in that country. In recent days, the hashtag #NoBarbenheimer has been trending across Japan. Understandably, images of Barbie's pink world and the fantasies it has spawned, juxtaposed with Oppenheimer-era nuclear explosions, have evoked anger in Japan. Some Japanese Twitter users responded with photos of the bombing victims. Others said they had cancelled their plans to watch Barbie. "Nuclear weapons are not cool," one user wrote. Many users added a hashtag in Japanese, "Barbie no Ken," a play on words that translates to the Barbie incident. While the Barbie movie will be released in Japanese theatres days after the 78th anniversary of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings, Oppenheimer has not yet received a release date in Japan, and there is speculation that the movie may not be shown at all in Japan to avoid offending the Japanese people's sensibilities over the legacy of those horrific nuclear attacks.
We wanted to go see it as soon as possible because you can't avoid spoilers these days, and also kind of the only day we were all free over the holidays. So sort of ended up being here on release day. Yeah,
and I think it's just about supporting like original movies as well. I think with a lot of franchise movies right now, I think it's important that, especially on this day where two big non-franchise films are releasing, it's important to go and see them as soon as possible and support that and tell studios that that's what we want.
It's just the best.
Well, one can completely understand the anger in Japan over this Barbenheimer meme fest. Well, clearly nuclear weapons are not cool, and this is not funny, certainly not for the people of Japan. That's all the time we have on this edition of Global Lens. Thanks so much for watching. Do join us again at the same time tomorrow. And before we go, we're leaving you with this special News 9 documentary on how you can deal with rising prices.
The world is facing a crisis.
You've noticed an increase in the amount of money that you're spending at the grocery store. You're not alone.
But rising food prices are starting to bite.
Millions are struggling to put food on the table, raising alarm bells across the globe.